Hello everyone, Vicki Achard here with Nature's Best Art. Thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to be painting the grapes. I've already started and I painted my background gray. I used Payne's gray, very light. Payne's gray can be black if you don't use a lot of water, but I used a lot of water. And then these are beautiful blues that I use. I'm going to talk about those colors now. The light was just my phthalo blue. And the medium color, I just had a little bit of medium color here, and that was phthalo blue and burnt umber. And then I wanted to create a navy blue, which I thought was just so beautiful. It's phthalo blue and cerulean blue. Now I could have used phthalo blue and Prussian blue, but they're very staining colors, meaning if I made a mistake painting, it would be kind of hard to put my water on there and get that out with some Kleenex. So I stuck with phthalo blue and cerulean blue, which turned out really pretty. And I have a little bit of Payne's gray on the edge of the bowl, and I thought it turned out really pretty. I started this, drawing this at my son's home, and my first drawing didn't turn out. Let me show you how I did this. Which is this one here. Now see, the bowl doesn't look like the grapes are in the bowl. You see the difference? Look at that difference. See, the grapes are sitting in the bowl now. So what I did was my son he created a light box for me because this was the bowl. This is in black and white, and see how the bowl is down, in the center there. And then, so he created a light box for me, and I was able to trace it onto my paper because it was just a little too tricky for me. So that was really nice. I really appreciated him doing that for me. And let's see, what else can I tell you about this? Now, these are the grapes that I think I mentioned to you before that I painted these grapes once. But I didn't like the dish, and I especially didn't like the shadow. Now, if you want to watch me paint this one, this was in 2019, and it's up on my business Facebook page. And my business Facebook page it's a video. You go to my business Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Nature's Best Artist. And then I have actually a video about painting these grapes. And what's really nice is I remember I mentioned before on a couple of my videos to save your colors when you paint your, like this was in 2019, I believe. Yeah, 2019. And I still had the colors because I just love the colors of these grapes. So I tried to replicate that. Um, and so this is what I came up with here for today, and they're just a little different. If I put a little bit more water in here, I'll get that light one. Now, if I want to make them any purpler than they are, I could just add more blue, which is my cerulean blue. So, so I'm really glad that I do this. It's a tip for you. If you make a painting, save your colors. So, you can refer to those, at a later time if you need to. Okay, so the colors then for my grapes are going to be, let me put this up here for right now. The colors are going to be, I'm using M. Graham paints, and the colors are going to be Pyro Red and Cerulean, there's my Pyro Red, and Cerulean Blue mixed together for my medium color. My dark color is Permanent Alizarin Crimson and Cerulean Blue. And then for my light color, I'm going to put, I mixed Pyro Red and Ultramarine Blue right there. So these two colors. I have this color chart according to my palette here. So it's real nice for me. Okay. These colors go in order according to what's in my wells. Except for I threw in this color and that color one time, and I'm going to leave that color. I might use it for another time. That's just an extra colors combined. So let's get started. All right, so what I'm going to do first is I actually watched my video from 2019 to see how I did this. So when I was making my colors, I have my dirty water, which is kind of full of, you know, these, a little bit of this color. So we're going to lightly go in. I'm going to start at the top. I like to paint this way from top to bottom and from left to right. That's how I like to do it. So we're going to go in and I'm going to be just putting some water on these very lightly. And then I'm going to be skipping around because I don't want to touch into each other. I'm not going to soak the paper either. I'm just going to put a little bit of water there. So see, I know which one I did because I'm just using water. I'm going to do about 3 at a time because I want to add more of this color. Okay, the colors we just talked about. All right, so let's go in with our lightest color first. And I'm going to spritz this because I want it really light. So I want it pretty watery. This is my Pyro Red and my Ultramarine Blue. I can just leave that like that until I dry it and then glaze over it. Put another color in it. I'm going to be turning my paper. This is why I love to put my concentrating. I love to put my tape on here, and this is on foam board. You can use a piece of cardboard if you don't have this. The reason why this is blue is because I ran out of my masking tape when I was at my son's and just they had blue tape. I believe it's painter's tape. I can lift a little bit of that color if I want to also. Okay. And I'm going to put a little light. See how that color just spreads. That's just what I like it to do. Just like that. Okay. And then light on this one here. I think this is a very pretty arrangement. It's interesting. I must have had a little, oh, excuse me, got to get a Kleenex. Water right here. So see, the water goes, or the paint goes where the water is. Okay, I'm just going to spread this around just a little bit. And I don't mind that getting on this because it's going to be the same color anyway. Okay. All right, so let's dry this now. Oh, and I put my finger on here to see if this was dry, and it wasn't. But that's okay. It's and I made a little mark, but I don't mind at all because these, as you see, the grapes are different colors all over the grape. Okay, now I'm going to get into my medium color now. I'm going to spritz this. Pyro Red and Cerulean Blue. And I'm going to be Painting right here. Just putting another glaze on it. I'm going to go like this. Just quite dark. And add some more water and spread that around. Basically going to be doing this throughout this entire time that I work with these grapes and paint them. And then at the end, when I'm done with all the grapes, I'm going to put some white highlights on them with my white paint. Sometimes you can, like, leave it like that. I think I will leave that one like that just because I want to put some dark in here. But what I'm saying is, like, okay, I'll show you an example of something that I'm talking about. Okay, so let's go to this one. Say, for example, I wanted to leave this a little lighter here, like with a little highlight there. Okay. I go in with my color. I'm going to spread this around with some water. I want that to be my medium color. And then instead of painting all of it, what I would do is I'd leave this part here on top without any color. It'd be a little whiter. But eventually I'm going to go in with my white on these, I've decided, and make them quite white. As you can see on these grapes here, what I did there, put highlights on them. I think it looks good. I did not like this shadow. I went too dark. If you watch my video, I talk about that on my business Facebook page. Okay, let's go in with the medium color and do this one now. Um, I found that when I did this bowl, this is my in my son and daughter-in-law's home, this bowl, I thought it was just so beautiful. And when I started, just a minute, there we go, I want to make that round. I have to hold my breath sometimes. When I started to paint the bowl, the children just loved it, my grandkids. They thought, oh, look at those beautiful, they love the color. I was pretty happy with it, but that first bowl was just bugging me because it didn't look like the grapes were in it. So sometimes you just got to start over, which is fine. I'd rather have it looking better than first. I thought, well, maybe I'll add other fruit to put in it, and there we go. And cover all that area that I kind of didn't like, the first one, but I decided that I better start over. Okay, so I love these two colors together. The maroon and the blues. Aren't they pretty together? I thought that was so pretty. Then it's going to have an orange. I saved an orange for my son's home. I hope I get to it before it goes bad. I think I will. I just have the grapes and then my table, and then I'm going to paint the orange. Probably the last thing. Or maybe, let's see. Yeah, the orange, the last. I like to work down when I paint. And then I usually do my table last. But that's just me. You can do anything you want, I love this color, this dark color. Oh my goodness. Let's see here if I can get this. It's so pretty. Right now, this is going to be our darkest color. And I want a little bit of dark here. Bring that in there like that. Okay. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to kind of clear this part out here. Some water. Give it a little, doesn't have to be all the same color, you know, that would be kind of boring, I think. Okay. All right. See how much darker that is compared to these two. I love that grape color. And then with the highlights, I think it's going to be really pretty. I'm going to kind of stipple it a little bit. See if I like that. I do like that, the way that kind of makes it different values here and there. I do like that. I try that, doing that a little bit. I do want it quite dark on the bottom here. And then you can throw color in and it just, you can watch the color kind of do a thing, you know. Maybe a little bit of more color here. See how the color, the water, and the color is moving. That's pretty cool, huh? What watercolor is all about, right? Cool. I love that. Like that what it did there. Okay, I think I will take a little bit of color out on the top of this grape. Just have to see what you like. There. Okay. Now let's do the one more grape there. Okay. Now you can, if you want to, put water in before you put your color in if you want. But I think I'm going to, because it's a small area, I think I'm going to stick with what I'm doing. It's working out pretty nicely. I just wanted to show you the first, you know, couple grapes that I'm doing so that you're going to know what I'm going to be doing throughout this painting. Oh, I like that. It's quite light here, and with the dark, that looks pretty too. Okay, so there you go. So I am going to be working with all these grapes just like that. And then the stem, see, I wrote down the color of my stem. Where was my stem color? Let's see. I think I have sap green. Oh, let's see. Where was it? I can't find it right now, but I'll find it. Something like sap green and burnt umber. And there was one more color. What was it? Oh, the stem or sap. Oh, sap green and burnt sienna and burnt umber. Okay, so I got it. I have it written over here. Okay, sap green, my stems, sap green and burnt sienna, which is up here, burnt sienna with burnt umber. I'm going to be, you know, because stems aren't just, they're like I have, that's what I put there. Like stems aren't just green, you know, they're kind of a little brown. So what do you think? Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And I can't wait to show you. I'll come back on next week, and I don't know what I'll have done. I have a pretty busy week this week. I'm planting my flowers. I'm going to be planting my flowers. It's finally nice to do that. I'm so excited. I already got my flowers. I got some begonias, some petunias, what else? Petunias, begonias. I got, oh, what else? Petunias, begonias, and, oh, marigolds. Just to add color, you know, annuals. Um, you know, I do have a lot of perennials in my garden. The beautiful, you know what? Maybe next week sometime, I'll take some pictures of my garden flowers that are blooming in the spring, and they are so pretty. The azaleas are up. Um, the irises are here, and so I will take some pictures and put them on my business Facebook page. Okay, so do go to this my business Facebook page. Please become a follower, and I would love for you to become a follower and show you all beautiful nature things and talk about wonderful things like that. And you can follow me paint. I love to paint. I'm having a really good time, and I'm trying to paint and put something up every week, and I hope you're enjoying it. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and please share it with a friend. Okay, bye for now.